Okay guys, let's start. This is the second part. I'm gonna drop, I opened After Effects, I imported my footage here. I'm gonna drop it and make a new composition out of it. And as you can see here, this is my lovely daughter here. She's 6 years old and she did not want to keep her head still. So we got a track. She did make track in her eyes really hard. As you can see, she blinks and she moves, and you can see that there's a lot of blur in here. And after that is a big sweep right here, and her head literally goes off the screen almost. And next she goes back here and she blinks again and she gets back here. Okay, so this is what we got a track. Usually I'm gonna use Mocha Pro, or I use PF track for tracking, but in case you guys don't have those, I'm gonna be showing you how to use Mocha After Effects. Okay, the thing is, the way that we're gonna use it here, it's not the way that most people use Mocha for, because they usually use it just to track planar surfaces, or even if when they track faces and stuff like this, there is different approach. But right now, what we need from Mocha, I need just the position and the shape that I need for rotoscoping the layer. That's all what I need. So I need the position and the rotation, and I need the shape. So we're gonna take like a different approach in doing that. We're gonna be a lot of keying on it. So let's get to it. Select your file here, go to animation, and track in Mocha After Effects. Okay. I say okay, yes. Alright, now we are here. We wanna track her eye. Okay. So that's what we're gonna track. We're gonna track her eye. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab my shape here, and I'm gonna just make a shape around her eye. And to help this one like stay where it's supposed to be, I'm gonna add another shape, two more shapes, or maybe three more shapes. One here, and one here, and this shape is gonna help this track stay in its place. So I'm gonna select add a track. I'm gonna add this one. Okay, this one's gonna be out here. So. And I'm gonna add another one. Let's move it up. Okay, add another one just for the eye here. Okay. And all of these are just to assist this one to stay in its place if this one come off screen. So this will help, those will help this one stay on here. So let's just go ahead and track forward. And we're gonna just pause it when we see our shape is, there we go, like right here. Or, just a second. Actually, you can select three like this and just bring them down. Okay. Keep tracking forward. Once we get to the blink, we're going to be doing a lot of keying. We should have probably tracked just the pupil of the eye, but all what you gotta do is just adjust the pivot of our shape, and we're gonna just put it right here. So far so good. Could have tweaked it more, but I think the blink is coming right about now. So far so good. Keep going. On all of these shapes, the only shape that we need is this one here. There you go. The blink is here now. I'm gonna, oops, Control Z. Select these. I'm gonna raise them up. This one, bring it over here. Actually, this one is right here. This one should be right here. This one should be right here. This one should be right here, and this one should be right here. Let me spread them out more. Go. I'll bring those down. Okay. And what I'm using right now is just for this footage, but usually with you, before you track any footage, like make sure you have some kind of trackers or markers, but in our case I did not do that. Now since she's closing her eyes, instead of going forward, I'm gonna go just frame by frame. Next frame, okay. Select all of these here. Bring those down here and bring those up, and now select everything here and maybe just rotate it a little bit. Okay, next frame, and let's move this one up here. Next frame. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Select all of these, bring this down and push this one up. Next frame. Okay, I'm gonna select everything again, rotate it, bring this one down, this one up. Next frame. Yeah, it's not bad, so just keep adjusting. And it's a boring process right now, but you gotta go through it and do it. Just keep this one up a little bit. Okay, those need to go down more. Okay, I'm gonna move this one down here, it's annoying me. And this one right here, and this one right here. Okay. Keep moving. Now that's the worst part of the image, is right here. Okay, so far I think I'm just select these here and just do adjustment to these ones. Next frame, just a little bit. Next frame. I really can't really see what are we doing here, but I'm just guessing. And as I said, this is the footage that I'm using, and you can obviously going to be using your footage. And to be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable sharing these pictures of my daughter online. So you guys gotta get your own. Okay, so let's get to the next frame. Until we get I'm just doing this until we get off from this messy blurriness here. see these here and this one, like they are still almost in their shape. That's because this one here. Okay, just a second. Let me just adjust this one here too. Because this is going to be left of her face out, and really I need to pay attention to this one here. Okay, next frame. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, right here. Now next frame. Okay, so far so good. Next frame, next frame, next frame. Okay, it's starting to back up now. Wait a second, back up here. Bring this one down, this one here, and let's cover more of this one. Okay, next frame. I'm gonna bring this one down here. So I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna spread this out more, and this one here. We don't need those in our composite. Like I said, we are just using them to keep this one on track once you get out of screen, which it did kind of good job. It didn't mess it. It did not mess it up. Next frame, and keep going. Adjust it. Next frame. I'm gonna just bring this one up here. Next frame. Okay. Next frame. And you guys probably heard me say next frame like 1,000 times. And let's keep doing it. I'm gonna fix this one over here. I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna be back when it's when I'm done with it, because there's really no point of you guys to watch me doing this, which is the same thing over and over. Okay guys, so I've done tracking that, and this is, don't pay attention to these here because that's not important. As I said, those are just to help this one here stay on spot and place. Okay, so we got our blank here. More fixes. Like the eyes, the shape was closing in before the eye. Okay, just pay attention to this area, okay? Okay. I think I didn't forget to show you guys. It's like if you pull down on these, it's going to smooth out your edge. Okay. Okay, I think that's good enough. So now what we need to do, we need let's see if this one here matches. I'm not gonna use it, but so if it doesn't even match, it's not a problem. But let's just see if how it did match. If it did, so we have it. It's right here. Let's see if it's gonna stay square. So far, it's good. Yeah, it did squish right here. So we try to apply picture on it. It's gonna squish. I think it's gonna get back to normal here, but yeah, I think our trick is good. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, we don't have to worry about that, okay? Because I can say we are not using your usual mocha planer, because for all that we need the position of this one, and position and rotation and all those transforms and the shape. So first we're gonna export the tracking data here, and I'm gonna say copy to clipboard. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna make another composition. It's gonna be so they're gonna have the same setting. I'm gonna just make another composition of this sequence here, and I'm gonna rename it HUD. Okay. I'm gonna leave my sequence in it. I'm gonna get up my sequence. I have so many here, so I'm gonna just grab this one. I think this is the one that we made the last time. Okay, and drop it in. Next I'm gonna go time, enable time remapping, and just move it up here. Okay. And let's go to get right here. Make sure I'm at frame 0, and I'm gonna click Control V. Okay. Now if I try to scrub, you see it's way off right here. So I'm gonna click U, so you can see all my keys. First, I'm gonna turn off the anchor keys here, and I'm gonna reset it. So let's see if this did help us a little bit. Yeah, actually it did. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it's good. Okay. Our hub here, I stopped the animation just around here, but that's when I did the animation. But what you can do really, you can mask this interior here, and honestly after this frame, and just add a little rotation to the whole thing with an expression. But I'm not gonna go through that. Okay, so for the scale, I'm gonna turn off the scale too. And I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna turn it down, way down. Okay. So now, now I'm gonna just adjust the anchor point. See where it starts from the beginning here, and just adjust it. Okay, adjust it more. I want it to be right in the center of the eye. I'm gonna add some keys to it here. Move it to the side here. Okay, let me delete that key very quick. I forget to store my first key here. Now, right here, I'm gonna just bring it down, push it to the side. I'm gonna adjust some keys here just to keep it in check. Let's see, it's good until here. I'm gonna add another key here. And then I'm gonna move this one, I think, to the side here. Okay. Good. Good. And I could probably move this one over a little bit right here. Okay. Yep, just a couple of keys to adjust. That's because we did not track the people instead track the whole eye, and it's really not a big deal as long as it works. That's all that it does matter. If you can get your final effect as it's supposed to be, that's all what you need to know. Okay, so now we got it right where we need it. Awesome. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn off this, go back to my other one and grab my hub composition and put it over here, and Control Y. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my, what is it, to mocha here. I'm gonna export shape data, mocha shape data for After Effects, and copy the clipboard. Go back to After Effects, make sure you are at frame 0 and Control V. Okay, so we got all of these, we don't need all of them, so we're gonna just select our file here and make sure we delete this one, and this one. So I'm gonna select them and delete them. For this one here, let's give it some blur. So, blur, and I'm gonna go to Gaussian blur here. Okay. Oh, I got the BCC Gaussian. I don't want that. I want just. I'm trying just to use the effect that you guys that comes shipped with After Effects. There you go. Okay, and now I'm gonna add it to it matte choker. Okay, there it is. Matte choker here. I think this is fine. I'll turn off the blur here for a second. As you can see our shape here. Let's try to do here the matte Luma matte black solid. Not Luma. On the alpha matte black solid. Okay. As you can see here, I think you can't really notice it, so I think it's fine. for the motion blur here, I'm gonna turn it down. One more thing, that why we added this on a composition, because now you see here the whole image is blurred except this one. Now, because you can apply your force motion blur on your composition here, as you can see. So I'm gonna give it 16. Okay. What frame is this? I'm gonna go and fix that frame because it's off to the side. Enable it. A again. Sorry. And I want to move it to the side. Right here. Okay. To the side here again. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go back, turn this one off, and go back to our file. Here we go. So that's what we got here. Now let's apply some color into our to our hub here. So I'm gonna turn off the force motion blur for a second. I'm gonna apply tint. And map white to red. Okay, red. Now let's make it blue. Okay, now it doesn't look like it belongs to our image, so what we need to do, we need to do a little compositing. Compositing is a big subject, but I'm going to show you just one little trick here, and I'm going to be doing more tutorials in the future about compositing and how to achieve a really good composite. But this is like a very small trick that everybody that's in compositing should know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply levels. Yeah, I'm horrible with the keyboard. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab our levels here. Because you can see we really don't have much of colors to play with, but that's not a problem. You see here under the resolution here on full, I'm gonna change it to just show red color. Okay, and here in the level I'm gonna show it just show red color. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see there is a difference in the lightness of the colors. I'm gonna try to match that lightness. Okay, maybe just right there, I think. You gotta have a good eye for it too, you know, for compositing. You gotta have a good eye. Yeah, I think that's good there. Now from red, let's switch to green, and switch to this one back to green too. This looks like it's too a little bit lighter. I really push this one back. Maybe right there. I think it's too dark. Okay, right there. Now switch this one to blue and bring this one back to blue. Now let's try to darken this one. We're not gonna try to darken it too much because our primary color is blue, so this should have like a dominant blue color. I'm not even sure that we can do anything with it. Yeah. I think that should be enough there. Go to RGB. Actually, we changed the whole color. There you go. Okay, it should be enough. Good enough. Now, if I enable my motion blur here, and I'm gonna add a very tiny blur to it too. Gaussian blur again. There you go. Keep adding this one. There you go. The Gaussian blur. What is it? Come on. There are so many of those. I want just the one that comes with After Effects. There you go. I'm gonna give it just one, and then add some grain. Do it with our image have some grain. Add the grain. Yep. Turn it on, turn it off. Really, you can see much. Okay. And the grain. Softness and the size. Let's see. On and off, it's not making any big difference. Final output, that's what I want. Oh, okay. If I put in final output, I could see it. Now reset it. I'm gonna put the final output. Yeah, I think it adds a little bit of grain, as you can see here. I'm gonna up the size here to 2. And the intensity, that's up to 2. Maybe 1.5. Okay, so basically this is it, guys. I'm gonna just have I'm gonna do a play blast here or a ramp preview, and then be back when it's done. Okay, guys, so this is what we got so far. Okay, there you go. I hope you guys learned something new today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, comment, like, and subscribe. And what can I say? I've been way too busy lately, like, and not at work, and I really could not have enough time to make more story. I have like a full shelf here full of projects and full of new tutorials, but I wish that I have more time to do it. I'll try to squeeze in more time from my work and from my life here to put in here. So please comment, subscribe, like it, share it as usual, and thank you.